Hey there guys, it's AGW here with AirgunWeb. We have it, we've got the hammer here. I did a video the other night, I kind of did the unboxing, and we're gonna kind of call this like unboxing part 2 because I have yet to pull the trigger on this. I've just mounted the scope, been through the manual, kind of know what all of the switches and doohickeys do that I wasn't quite sure of. So I'm actually gonna take a couple test shots right now. From there I'll be able to kind of dial the scope in, basically, and then I could put some paper out when I have time. I'm kind of running short on time today, but I did not want today to pass without actually being able to pull the trigger. The difference between, say, the hammer as a 50 cal and other 50 cal air guns is that this is a true 50 cal. So the ammo you're gonna shoot is a .51. The other 50 cals like the Samyangs or the Senecas or these others, Evan X, are all gonna be .495. So they're not quite 50 cal. This is a true 50 cal. So I've got my magazines. They sent me 2, thank you. This little nut, which I didn't know what it was the other day, that is actually like an extra safety of safeties. It prevents the cocking handle from moving or cocking the gun. So to be able to even do anything with it, you got to have that out. So I'm on safe. I'm going to go ahead and hit the magazine release, which is that little guy right there. And here's our magazine. So 2 shots. The bullets go right in here. Now this is both the breech and it is, well, the magazine. So it fires right from there. There's no pellet pusher or anything there. Now I'm running Hunter Supply slugs. Good God, look at the size of these. These are 420, and I have a bunch of these that I'm going to use to just get sighted in. I'm going to save the Umarex ammo for when I'm going to really dial it in for accuracy and for hunting, because I do want to use those. I think they're a bit lighter than these. They'll probably give me some more velocity, so flight time will be less when looking at taking game. So once we've got them loaded, there's a little dovetail down here and there's a plate here. This little plate is another safety measure. So all of these things kind of go together to make this thing a pretty awesome air gun that's really designed for safety, because we're talking massive power here. Before I'm done, I'll go ahead and put this over the Crony and I'll put the numbers down here. You guys can see sort of what the numbers are. All right, so the magazine goes all the way in. It's spring loaded, so it click, click. And now, when I push the hammer, or when I push the hammer cocking bolt, I guess, the cocking bolt forward, we're ready to roll, guys. Now, it's the first time I've pulled the trigger on my own hammer. I do remember this has a little bit of a kick. So I guess we're gonna see what this is like. You guys ready? Again, I'm just aiming here at a dirt pile. From there, I'll be able to adjust my scope. So for this part of the test, I've decided to go with the Hawk Frontier first focal plane. It's a really nice scope. Probably when we go to actually hunt with this, I'll probably switch out to the ATN because I want to, 1, record, and 2, I want to hunt at night. So here we go. First time I'm going to pull the trigger here. Okay, see, I remember. Okay, here we are. Sure, I'm on fire. Okay, here we go. No more stalling. Holy moly. Okay. I will tell you, man, that's got a kick to it. Wow. So I was shooting, see, where was I shooting? I'm going to take another shot. I need to kind of, okay, I want to shoot right there. Okay, now here's the cool thing. Cock, done. That's it. Super easy to cock this gun. Safety is manual, so you got to remember to always put the safety on. The other side, here we go. Whew, here we are. Oh, goodness. All right. Man, that has got a wallop, so I'm shooting really high. I am now down at 3,000 PSI, so that burned a ton of air. Before I shoot any more, I actually need to top this off. So I'm gonna stop this recording, top the gun off, kind of adjust my scope. We'll take a couple shots. I'm gonna get this at least zeroed at this close range so that our next video, we're gonna put this on paper and see what it can really do. And there's no reason we can't shoot this at 100 yards. That's my hope. Guys, stay with me. Okay, so this is one thing that's super important to know about the hammer. It operates at 4,500 PSI. So even if I had a bottle and I topped it off one time, I wouldn't be able to get up to full pressure again. So that's when you gotta have some sort of personal compressor to keep bringing this thing up to full pressure every time. And because it uses so much air, remember this is an ultimate power hunting rifle. This isn't designed for plinking. This is designed for taking game in the field. And you get 2 shots, maybe a third, maybe. Okay, so you got to make those shots count. They're super powerful, but that means once you've taken your shots, you're out, you're done. So you got to have something like this. Is the Umarex Ready Air, runs on 12 volt or 110. I've actually got it hooked up to a battery pack down there. I have a solar panel charge controller that stays charged, and I just bring my compressor out here, can hook it up to my gun, and then I'm always ready to top things off to optimal, which is very, very cool. Guys, if you're gonna get a hammer, make sure you get a personal compressor. Also, make sure you take a look at the Umarex Ready Air. It is a really nice personal compressor that's very, very affordable at about 550 bucks. I'm gonna let this finish topping off, and then we'll take some more shots. Okay, so we are ready to take a couple more shots here. All right, safety. Release, okay. All right. And it looks like, these are pretty big bullets, but it looks like you could actually get a good bit more out of this, as you can see. All right, so we'll go ahead and put these in. We gotta line up that dovetail. There it is. All right, so that's good to go. We're locked in, and we're ready to fire. Now I'm gonna take a shot again at this bank. And I got this little piece of clay pigeon on there I'm aiming for. And I've adjusted my scope. We'll see how I did. And hopefully we'll be pretty close here. Oh. Ah. All right, that's got a bit of a wallop, man, I'm telling you. We need to come up a little bit. Now again, manual safety. Cock it, and it's so easy to cock this gun. It's really awesome. All right, so I'm gonna take another little shot at some clay, little clay pigeon fragment. Here we go. Okay, a little bit low right, and we've got to top it off again. We're very close. Okay, so I'm out of time, and I've got to wrap this up now. I've gotten rid of the rifle rest. I felt just too disconnected to the gun. Personally, I have a hard time with those sort of lead sleds. I tried it because I wanted to sort of mitigate some of the recoil. Recoil's not that bad. It is a lot compared to every other air gun out there that I've shot. But it's actually not terrible. It's something you can manage. Now, what I've done is I've got pretty close on paper where I think I'm gonna be. I'm going to take a couple shots here, just wrapping this up, and then I'll go grab the target and show you what I'm getting. Right now, let's see here, right. I think for me to really effectively review this gun, I'm going to need to rig up some sort of cascade system and really tether it so that I could just take a lot of shots to really dial in the accuracy and get really set up and get used to it. Because it is a span of time that I have to wait to refill it every time with the compressor. So, I think effectively I got a 2-bottle cascade system I can fill and be pretty close to 4,500 for a while and take a bunch of shots and then be able to really kind of get used to the gun. It will take some getting used to. It does kick. It's very reasonably quiet though, as far as what we're getting for power. It is, I mean, surprisingly so. They've done a great job with whatever moderator they've got going on or whatever they've got in there to sort of control that noise. They've done a really good job with that. Let me go ahead and I'm going to take 2 shots here. And this time I'm just going to hold the gun because I just feel far more comfortable this way. I feel, as I said, far more connected. All right, so we've got the bolt forward. Safety is set to fire. We're all set here. Okay. It feels really good in the shoulder, by the way, folks. The balance of the gun, or the weight of the gun's way back here, which is nice, so it's not real front heavy. All right. Oh. Ooh. That actually feels really nice. Oh. Oh, okay. That was nice. All right, one just right outside the red, right on it. Here we go. Second shot. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay. That's it. I'm gonna go grab that target. We're gonna wrap this up. Okay, so that's what we're getting now. I am only shooting about 35 yards here. So this is not a big stretch. This gun is really meant to shoot 50 and 100 yards easy. So I need more practice with the gun. I'll tell you that my first shot is always this one. The last couple targets I shot, the first shot is right there. The second shot, for whatever reason, I'm pulling high right over here. So that's where it's just going to take trigger time for me with the gun to get used to it. And then I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to just put all of our shots, at least those 2 primary shots we'll be able to put right here in the red. Need a little tweak the scope a little bit, but all in all, getting used to how the gun feels, I really prefer just holding the gun and shooting it. I did not like shooting it off that bench rest. This feels very natural to me. I really like the recoil. I don't mind that heavy recoil. It's a little bit of a shift from most air guns because this thing, it moves around. I'm telling you, it's got a punch, which frankly doesn't bother me. I kind of like that. So we've got our work cut out for us. We're going to be doing some more work with this. I'll tether it. I'll really dial in that accuracy and my skill set with the gun, and I'll bring you guys along the way as we learn how to shoot the hammer and get the most out of it. I'll look at some different ammos we can get and see what really will make this gun come alive and deliver the kind of accuracy and power performance we're looking for. And then we're going to take this thing out hunting, guys. This is going to be a lot of fun for me to just get in here and work with this gun. I'm super excited. Thank you guys for coming along on the journey, and thank you guys for watching AirgunWeb. Stay tuned. We're going to have a lot more with the hammer coming up all this year. Thanks for watching.